an item deselect like Behemoth, but why would you put dash on L, dude? What is this madness?
He's a madman. He's got world record stretch.
He's a madman.
He's a madman.
This is a mad world. Alright, time to go serious now. We have both races started, and actually both races visible. Just gotta wait for our good guy Fiesel to bring them back into sync, and then we're ready for a hype race. And here we go. The sync is real. Look at those timers. Literally only half a second apart, dude. It's insane. Do you think one of them is gonna catch up?
I don't know. Only interestingly messaging the Fiesel for all of his things.
Alright. I'm not sure if we've actually seen the first item already. I was kind of confused by all this elevator riding. I don't think we did yet. It's an E-Tank. Alright. Alright, so the second item has to be mothball due to item restrictions of the randomizer. Shoveler looks like he has technical issues. Just standing around right now. And there we go. Shoveler is off. Not even struggling, dude. And crossproduct getting the D-boost first try into the ceiling. Getting the mothball and early power bombs. That is very nice. I really like the early power bomb acquiring. Opens just so many areas open. So many miners acquirable. And yeah, Shoveler with a nice backup D-boost. That was pretty cool. And super.
Wow, getting that off right there too.
Yeah. So that is pretty much. This is pretty much the best possible opening you could get. Arguably, like it's pretty standard, but pretty solid. You have an E-Tank to waste some energy. You have power bombs to get to the areas. You have supers to get to more areas. So this is pretty a nice opening. You can go standard route. Can go experimental route. Either way, you're pretty well set up. And with this missile pack, Cross does pretty much everything you need to not screw over his item select muscle memory. And Cross deciding to take the traditional route up through criteria first. Let's see if Shoveler is also going to check that item, or if he's even going to continue a little further left. Nope, he's going to go up.
It's a wise choice.
Cross-product power bombing that space pirate away and getting rewarded with more missiles.
More missiles is always nice.
I mean, you want to, like, of course, supers would be nicer, power bombs at this point would also be a lot nicer, but you really want to have a minimum amount of missiles just to be able to take on Fentoon if you don't happen to find a good charge beam combo. And that had to be like a really good one for it to be worth.
Indeed.
Yeah, both runners now at the client, cross-product being 10 missiles ahead. And we're gonna see. What do you think is gonna be at BT?
I'm a little torn because I got to actually go back and pull up the 10,000 randomizer seed statistics, and one of the ones I see pop up more constantly at Bomb Torso is actually Speed Booster. So yeah. I'm curious to see if we'll get Speed Booster or a boot-based item. That's what
I don't know. Like all those items like Screw Attack, Speed Booster, like even normal bombs have like a really high drop chance being in Bomb Teresa's room simply because it's some kind of progression item. But yeah, I'm gonna go with normal bombs, and it's an easy
tank. We're both wrong. Commentators are best, guys. Don't you worry. We're on this.
Well, if Sethi would be commentating this, he would probably already know the location of every single major, but unfortunately he's just tracking. So maybe if he wants to do us a favor, he can just mark the items in advance, which the runners will collect to make this entire thing a little bit easier for us. So that
Which is
we
what's
won't
really
have to
sad is
guess.
he probably actually could just open this all up in a smile and be able to see all the items at a glance.
Oh no, that he cannot.
Oh,
that has
right,
been
not on this
slide
professional scene.
protection.
Right.
And a troll reserve tank, their Terminator. How nice. Shoveler going right. He might make the call to go to Gauntlet earlier to check the item there. Cannot acquire it. Well, maybe if the item is something like screw attack or bombs, but at least he'll get the information if he decides to do so.
Which is sometimes not a bad idea because you'll know if it's worth coming back up there or not. Looks like he is going to opt out to try and grab it.
Oh, and almost
Wall
getting
jumps.
those wall jumps first try. Those are pretty tricky. You gotta not only do the wall jump very low, but also delay the wall jump to a very high degree to be able to make it past the next slope. But yeah, we have a few runners who decide to go there early, like no matter what, just to see the items. Like I know Blue Plasma Spark, for example, does that quite a lot as well. Just to take like one name.
Crossproduct just practicing his awesomeness. That's what he's doing. Shoveler, this is bad. Yes, I'm gonna have to agree with him, but I have a feeling Shoveler was just waking up because it looked like he had a little bit of extra setting up to do right before his match. So
Yeah. Crossproduct getting more missiles. Also, this mouse pointer is so irritating.
pointing the way to victory.
It's more
Or
pointing the
failure.
way to like the middle of the screen. But yeah, he gave up on it.
Samus
Crossproduct-
forever chasing the mouse, jumping
Yeah.
right over the mouse.
Damn.
Power bombs doing
Crossproduct
nothing to kill Mouse Boss.
Getting another E-tank. So far, pretty healthy seat. Oh, Crossproduct setting up for a nice D-boost here, just like 100%. Unfortunately, already going to the left there, so not really useful. And he's getting more missiles. Now already at 20. I'm kind of curious when he's going to stop picking that up. Oh, and the mouse is gone. Just noticed that.
Ah, Mouse Boss has been defeated.
Dang. Oh,
Gotta mark that off tracker.
Shoutouts to Kojak on Shoveler's screen. Crossproduct with a very nice strat going into the side room here, getting another power bomb pack to be able to get to the Edikun item. We'll get more power bombs at the beat tombs at the bottom.
Shoutouts to Scotty McBody for just existing.
Yeah. Scotty, such a cool guy.
Scotty with that handsome McBody.
Scotty, I'll meet you in the semifinals. You sure of that?
Oh snap!
And another E-tank for Crossproduct. This is so far a pretty healthy seat. I guess that's how you call that. Guess that's how the fancy kids call it.
This is like the healthiest. Like he could start a diet on this seed, and he would be living up to the 150.
Oh yeah, sorry, Desi. This is obviously not a B-tone. This is a frog. Actually, no. I think Cross actually calls that grasshopper and not a frog. I'm not sure even.
I like Shy Guy's version of his lettuce leaves.
Oh, that is also a pretty good one.
That's a really good one.
So yeah, Crossproduct now entering the Pink Prinster area, while Shoveler still busy with the Green Brinster cleanup. So maybe this will hold something good. Crossproduct with a very interesting mockball strat, deciding to not even bother with the more difficult short hop mockball, but just pressing jump and having a really relaxed mockball into that room. Really
Getting
nice.
that nice extra power pump pack there, that's going to be really handy to have. I mean, early
Yeah.
game, that's nice.
For now, he's definitely out of soft lock danger. If he manages his power bomb well, he will not run into any soft locks anymore. And will, in the worst case scenario, he really only needs one more if he doesn't happen to find ice. So this is pretty good. And Shoveler taking an extra detour to see what the Edikun item will be. And crossing
Really
the
intentional.
Nugget glitch.
Go cross.
I mean, I know some runners who go there. I know, at least I know that Wild tended to go there. I'm not sure if he still does, but there are some runners who still does that. And Bombs, yeah.
Bombs is nice.
Bombs is nice.
Speaking
Yeah.
of that soft lock topic.
Yeah, like no soft locks anymore, like or like hardly anyone unless some boss soft locks. But we saw already, Stray was one of the incidents there. just to name an example.
This is an interesting seed. I really hope there's something more useful down at Charge, or this is going to be
Honestly,
a very
I
entertaining seed.
don't. I really don't, it is, because... Oh, never mind. Well, rip me.
You were
Yeah,
saying?
that is something useful for sure.
Well,
That looks like a North University. But yeah, so far, like, obviously Varia is cool, but not really any kind of utility item. Runner's really limited to basic movement, not really having a lot of options to go to many places, like especially not having Speed Booster blocks off a lot of paths for the runners early on.
I'm kind of risen up with a question here for cross product. He might not have any other. He does have plenty of missiles, and he has bombs. And as you said, he is a really good runner. I wonder if he might actually go take a quick trip all the way up to wreck ship. He doesn't have speed booster, so that would be an interesting choice. But
yeah, he had to CWJ or diagonal bomb jump across, so that would be a thing. Shoveler getting his Varia suit. Also interesting, Shoveler did not go to oh, cross product. I like what you're doing.
oh, that's right. With the enhanced various suit, as I like to call it, he
Yeah.
gets all that lovely damage protection. So the 4 E-tanks he's got.
No,
I think
no. He's just. Oh wait, are you? Okay, that's. No, is he really gonna do that like this?
Yep. That's what I actually did in one of my runs too, is just do the bomb jump strat and then the D-boost takes you right across the spikes.
I don't know, just the damage boost is like just so much faster, and still like even though that Varia protects, it's just so much safer to just take the damage from the waivers. I mean, it's obviously only like, what is it, 15 per hit, yeah, but still. Just really prefer the D-boost method. It's also like a lot faster, but obviously the D-boosts are like so much more difficult to pull off. So Shoveler has Varia suit, but skip bombs apparently.
That was a nice power bomb. That was a well-timed power bomb by Cross there. Couldn't have asked better.
And gets rewarded with plasma beam.
Oh boy.
Nice job.
And Shoveler going in for vanilla plasma, which is just another measly E-tank.
Plasma?
Plasma! Cross did very nicely. I agree. That was a very...
Definitely
Nice.
utilized the reduced damage here by Varia. Just playing this for bombs.
Mhm.
I wonder if you would have gone for it without Varia suit there.
Probably not, because that would therefore be about 60. It was like 60 damage without.
like 60 damage instead of 15, and he took like quite a few hits, so maybe, we don't know. Shoveler being the first one to reach Great Slayer here. With a nice super entrance strategy. Fortunately missing just a little here.
His jumps are just a little not much for what he needs.
And almost got it there.
And taking a ladder. That's okay. Or taking an elevator, excuse me. I guess that's a very nice ladder. Well designed electronic ladder.
Oh, Shoveler is going down. Okay.
By accident.
Are you sure?
Oh, I get. Huh. Interesting decision
Also
there.
skipping the high jump boots item. Like all 3 of them.
Those
That is,
are.
that's a decision. And crossproduct destroying the glass too. That's also an interesting decision.
A lot of interesting choices.
Yeah.
Automatic ladder rape.
Decisions
Yeah.
are made right now.
Hmm.
Crossproduct barely missing that wall jump, but nails the second try.
That jump has trolled everyone today.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about Shoveler's decision to go into Bubble Mountain this early. That's quite a call.
Is he gonna? No, he's gonna. No. What are you doing, Shoveler? What are you doing there?
Why? He doesn't even have bombs. That's right, because that wave gate to get that E-tank, so he skipped that up entirely. So he doesn't have bombs, meaning He has risked a soft lock.
I am very confused right now. I'm very confused.
I'm confused too.
Oh, he just doesn't want to do the Bubble Mountain climb. Oh, right, yeah, because he
Okay.
doesn't... Okay, yeah, because he doesn't have anything to get up Bubble Mountain. That makes sense.
I
Okay.
mean, unless he was wanting to do a high jumpless lava dive, but even that would be kind of amazingly impressive.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, he could do Bubble Mountain, it would just be completely annoying and dumb.
Very true.
Oh, and cross product with a nice, super quick kill without charge speed. Very
Indeed,
nice.
no Cray DLC today, boys. For a measly, wow, this is so healthy. You could diet this seed for days. Eat the seed for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Let's see, Shoveler. Yep, is gonna check his first Norfa item at Wave. It's something we rarely ever see. That gamble might pay off. I don't know.
If he
Falling
doesn't,
down there.
just if he makes the wave gate come back, or if he makes that gate or that thing come back down after shooting the B-top.
Funny thing, we didn't have. I just 2 days ago added the wiki page for that specific enemy.
For the V-tops.
Yeah, no, not for those. For like the platform thingies, because it was not on the wiki before. Those guys are called Kamer. I had no clue. Yeah.
Wow, Kraid yielding nothing but energy.
So I don't know, was not a bad decision to skip Kraid. Like maybe if he finds Speed Booster, he will have a lot faster Kraid clear than Cross has at the moment. But he really needs to find something good right now just to make it like a payoff.
Yeah, because he's already got bombs and plasma. And just use his last supers, so getting anywhere is going to be a little tough.
Ooh, X-ray. That's nice.
If he knows how to utilize it.
Not for him, but for Cross, if he comes along that and happens to find Charge Beam, that's going to be very nice. X-ray, arguably the best item in the game.
I do indeed agree. Also, I'm gonna sit with Leno on this one here. Is that I'm thinking Wreck Ship might actually be stacked.
Yeah, that early Wreck Ship move could have been it, really. But I mean, to be fair, if you have like Varia so early on and like no other option except for CWJ to get across the mode.
Wave beam.
I don't know. Shoveler going to speed now. So yeah, that plasma wave combo with X-ray, hopefully charge at some point, will be quite a game changer.
Especially if they go right in before. Oh, wow, that was a nice move by Cross there. Usually, it's the reason that's easier, but yeah, he got it.
Nice, dude. That is a sick move right there. That ice escape is really not easy without ice.
I'm glad he grabbed those missiles because I just realized he's heading to fire and he had to go up against a red door with only 4 missiles and no supers.
And another
thing.
Wow.
At least we get to see what high jump is now.
But more supers for Cross. He's almost in the position to just rush low and off right now. And a reserve tank. Oh my god.
Trash tank. I think maybe. Wow, Wreck Ship was probably was going to be a good call for them, which means unless we see it's at reserve tank.
Reserve tank and Crocomire.
That's true. Wow. That is sad.
To quote my good friend Captain Duck, always bet on Crocomire.
Always bet on Croc. He doesn't have high jump or any bomb items, so getting up there would be tough, but it looks like he's opting out.
He's not even going to check Crocomire. That's okay. Well,
these are interesting decisions.
We're going to have a little high five here in just a second.
Maybe cross product can pass him some of that magic pizza he's been eating to help Shoveler out a little bit, because Shoveler is not making good choices right now.
Oh man, I would love me some pizza right now. Not gonna lie.
I will pick up pizza later today, I think.
Oh man, can you send me a slice? Just send me like a nice package to Germany. I'm sure it will not be cold when it arrives.
I will expedite it with the power of Metroids.
Oh, thank you. Oh, and Cross
Metroid 3-day shipping.
Bomb jump his way up to the reserve tank. The
That's
last
a good decision because now we as commentators in the audience get to see what's up there.
Sephi, what do you think is going to be there? Pre-mark the item right now. Oh, and Cross barely missing it with that power bomb.
Mom jumped the whole run.
And he caught it.
Even going to wreck, I guess I can agree with Desirect on this too. Is that going to wreck ship right now was perfectly fine, I think.
Okay, so Sephi is predicting high jump boots. Thanks a lot.
I'm gonna say space jump.
If this is high jump boots, then I'm laughing really hard.
What's before it shows? What's your prediction?
I'm gonna trust Sephi. I'm gonna go with high jump. Oh, it's
a E-tank. What is this?
You're betraying us, dude. How do you even dare? And it's unmarked already. Dang.
Sephi.
It's a prank. All right.
It's a prank.
Oh,
I got him.
Barely not making it over there too. Oh,
it's a prank, man.
It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank.
Just a prank. Just a prog, man.
Shoveler now going to ice with a nice mark ball there.
Only to get disappointed. He really either needs to go down to, like, I honestly think Crockemeyer would be a really good decision right now.
Oh man, that power bomb timing was really, really good. Not even struggling, keeping out that bomb jump there on cross stream.
That was beautiful.
So,
Samus didn't skip a leg down this one.
What do you think? Is Cross Product gonna aim to lower Norfair soon? He has the equipment to clear it out.
He does. And to be honest, it's with how Norfair's been looking already, I guess it would kind of have to be his call here. I personally would be going back up direct shift and following Desirex because with the luck he's been having here, it's just not yielding anything. So I have a feeling everything's going to be a Meridia and direct ship. So I'd be immediately starting top and then working my way down. Because there's a pretty good chance. There's a very good chance I'm going to find gravity in wreck ship.
I mean, just imagine, like, of course, like being like good items at wreck ship, but no gravity. Like, let's say we have like space jump, screw attack, and high jump at wreck ship, and like the logic would force a normal lava dive, and then gravity would be at screw attack. That would just be the ultimate play to do lower warfare right now. And if Crossbow is capable of doing a high jump with lava dive, he might be going for that.
I would love to see that actually, because that that would give Cross a bit of an edge here. Because if you've noticed, Shovel hasn't even downed a major boss yet.
Nope, and he also doesn't have bombs, so he does not have really the utility that Cross Product has right now.
Time-wise, he is definitely down.
Like, Shoveler is obviously going to go to Crockemeyer now, but I still think Cross Product, not Croco Product, is going to do the same. What is Shoveler doing right now?
Looks like
he might maybe. Oh,
he needs to he does need to refill up some stuff because with only one missile and 11 supers, if he misses a couple of shots, he'd be soft locked.
Oh yeah,
or dead. But Cross going back up.
Please, anyone in chat, do me a favor and make a Croco Product emote, like right now.
Croc Product.
Croc Product emote. Trademark incorporated.
We need a Crockemeyer with, all the religious outfitting.
Oh, and Cross is going to go to Crockemeyer, alright.
Cross Crocs. Now in stores.
Cross Crocs Product.
Cross Crocs products.
Say that 10 times really fast in a row.
Cross Crocs crosses products. Oh my golly, there's some wordage for you.
Alright,
cross product. Say the commentator. This is true.
Both should be having a really easy time with Crockemeyer. I mean, they don't have charge beam, but they have so much ammo at this point that Crockemeyer should not be really a threat at all.
I'm surprised I don't see anyone trying to do the double shot supers on Croc, because that gets him real far back.
Crossproduct actually making a very nice strat here. With the missile super combo. That's already pretty good. Oh, and
Grapple Beam!
That is nice.
Huh, so now Cross now has a really good option if he wanted to do Suitless Meridia. So now he has an option and an easy way to quick kill the...
Suitless Meridia without high jump and without swing wall and without ice? Just with grapple?
Hey, you never know.
He has X-ray. I know a really cool setup for a wrong warp from the room directly to the right of Main Street, all the way up to the room before the beach. There's a really cool setup for that, but since major glitches are not allowed, and since you already destroyed the tube, which would have been the key to even get up there, that's not gonna be a thing. So, what do you think? Are we gonna have a grapple beam?
That's...
Oh.
And
Sephi is gonna mark the next item for us. Sephi our Oracle. Oh, and Sephi predicting Speed Booster. That's an interesting call. And Shoveler doing an even more interesting call of not even going down there. I mean, oh yeah, well, yeah, because he doesn't... Well, no, he has Grapple Beam. He could get there with a green gate glitch. Obviously, he could not do the intended way.
Cross getting that amazing green gate glitch, like not even blinking. Holy crummy.
Yeah, first try. Easy every time, dude.
First try easy every time and didn't even have to stop and do his measure movement. That was...
Yeah. Just out of the hips, dude. Alright. Here's Sephi the Oracle gonna be right. This is gonna be speed. It's Ice Beam.
Well, alright, well, there it is.
Suitless Meridia might be getting closer if they find high jump boots.
Also, I want to take a quick moment out here, Punk, to shout out Snooty Tooty, who has just subscribed with his Twitch Prime. Thank you.
Thanks, Snooty Tooty, for doing the wise decision of subscribing to Speed Gaming, best channel in the world, except for mine. Okay,
well,
so
this was banned.
Shoveler now on trying again to get into Crate's lair. Having a little bit of trouble there with that wall jump.
Really struggling here. He must be having a real off morning.
Yeah, gets the frames there. So close, dude. He doesn't even need to wall jump there if he jumps a little bit higher. And he gave up on it. That's unfortunate. I mean, it doesn't matter because it's only 2 E-tanks, but still, that really has to bother him right now. Oh, Cross. Yes, Cross, please. Thank you. Okay, looks like we're gonna see some high jumpers now that I've actually Cross stream here in just a second. I like that.
I like this. Cross is doing a really wise move right now.
So, are we gonna see a first try high jumper lava dive? Okay, he gets the setup. Oh, let's see. Okay, does not get the setup.
Was a little fast in that one.
Could have gotten it. Okay, now he definitely got the setup. He bonked the ceiling. Hit the Nami here. Unmorphed way too late, so he's not gonna do the pure bounce ball setup, but he has a lot of tries in that. Since he has Varia. Okay, gets the iframes. Oh, and nice. Oh, should have had this.
Oh,
nice, dude.
Oh, wow, that was so beautiful.
With the intuitive setup. Very nice.
He cut those wall jumps real close, but did a real good job.
Yeah.
Looks like nice opting to take his wonderful grapple beam in check, but he's only going to get rewarded with a beam and not a movement item or a suit.
Okay, so quote me on this. Gravity of the screw attack. Quote.
Oh, all right. 2017. Here it gets Punk. And Shovel getting his beautiful plasma.
Cross product. Third try. Green gate glitch this time. Very nice. Getting a super spec immediately by killing those red rippers.
I'm sure he's going to lay a couple more before he leaves the room. All right, let's see it, Plunk. Let's see that prediction technology built into your
Let's
awesome
see.
prediction skills.
Oh man, close, dude.
You just got devaluated and
Just-
run got validated,
just-
son.
Just as good, dude. Just as good, I'm telling you.
Spring ball making its way back into our runs.
Literally the same value, dude. Literally the same. Oh, it looks like he's gonna set up for some spring ball jumps out of the room instead of infinite bomb jumping. Let's see if he nails this.
Missed the wall jump.
Oh,
There
he
he
got it this
goes.
time. Needs to move
I
a
hope
little
so,
more
this
to
will
the
be-
left. And
Oh, timing was a little off.
yeah. That is very tight, since you need to move very far left and yet need to not reach the apex of your jump before hitting that gap. But he nails
And
it.
there you
Nice.
go.
GG.
GG Cross. Holy crap, he is pulling out all the stops.
Yo, that's a super cool grouping strat. Oh my god. That was cool.
All
I
right.
approve that.
This is the most showy run I've seen out of Cross Product in a while. This is just.
He's really showing off right now.
Wow, this is a beautiful run.
Alright, let's see how he's going to deal with worst room in the game. That one is still pretty tough. Needs to watch out to not take too much damage here. The asset is not going to be too bad, but those pirates will deal full damage. And he's getting so low on health. Free tanks, dude. Free tanks.
Thankfully, he has plenty to do with Crystal Flash, so he doesn't have to worry too much.
That is true, but however, he needs those supers to kill the guys, so now he's no... Well, he's probably saying that... No, okay. He cannot Crystal Flash anymore. So he really needs to watch out now. Empire Theater will also be a big problem. But it's not allowed to make any mistakes there, since the acid will just massively slow him down.
I wonder how much he has in reserves right now.
I think he has... Yeah, one full tank. Okay, gets
That's
this
amazing. Oh, not damage he needed to take.
I mean, okay. So he definitely wants to refill his health manually now, because otherwise he will instantly die at the next hit, regardless of what hits him. Okay.
He can take one hit.
Also, he did not save before going to low Norfair, I think. So yeah, he needs to play this super safe now. Empire Theater is a deadly room. Not to be underestimated. Even though it's not worst room in the game, it's still super deadly. And I think he makes a wise call going for Mickey Mouse missiles here. Maybe in the hope that he will find supers being able to Crystal Flash.
All he needs is one pack.
Oh, missiles, dude.
Cross is going to be hitting himself in the back of the head, not for saving.
In the meanwhile, Shoveler going to wreck ship. First one we're gonna see there. Alright, let's hope Cross can make this. Hopefully it does not land. Oh no, dude!
Oh, that's bad.
Landed right in.
Oh no!
Got sniped by a French fry. And did he even save like anywhere?
Oh, he did.
Save.
Oh, that's right. His safety save. That's his safety.
Alright, okay. That's a major setback now. Fiesel being a little mean there by posting a chat engraving Shoveler name on the trophy. Thanks a lot, Fiesel, for that motivation.
Fiesel with the cutthroat attitude towards Shoveler, but
Yeah.
and towards Cross. Wow.
Oh, and Cross not repeating his attempt. He says spring ball and all the risks are not worth it. And he's gonna probably go up to wreck ship now. So Shoveler at this point, besides the little crate advantage, definitely being ahead. Also, we might see him checking Gauntlet, which we haven't seen before, since none of the runners had like sufficient equipment to go there.
Now that he has bombs and a little bit of items to get through, as well as a
Almost got up there. He got the final wall jump. Oh no, dude!
Oh come on, Shoveler, you're killing me, buddy.
You can do it, dude. Oh no.
Your dark stream, he's given. He throws so much away just to give up. That's not good. If he I mean, that's some discipline. That's just some lack of discipline right there. Because
Oh
once you
my
choose, you
God.
really got to make a commitment. And doing too
Who
many
are
of those
you,
in a
dude?
race
His
is really
father? I mean, we can barely judge the discipline of the runners. I mean, sometimes it's just not working out for you.
And
There's a reason that this wall jump is just not required due to the logic. Oh my
knowing
God.
cross products, he's gonna show off his beautiful skillage right now.
I'm still predicting gravity suit in Modern Warfare.
Cross product
It is there, I swear.
is there.
Oh,
I doubt it.
Shoveler having
Oh,
problems
that's
here.
right. Cross forgot he doesn't have ice anymore.
Oh yeah. Interesting decision to not go back to pick it up though. Well, I mean, if you already
Was
forgot
it?
it, obviously, but yeah, ice is definitely something you want to have. Oh. I mean, we're still not out of the point where a potential suitless Meridia might be a thing.
That's right, because as it has been confirmed, gravity suit can be at sand pits.
Yep.
It has been confirmed. So
I hate those kind of seats. I would just rather do all a suitless Meridia rather than doing the stupid wall jump up the sand pit, but yeah.
But Punk, we also love those kinds of seats to watch.
Yeah, right. As a
You don't want to
commentator,
play it, but you want to watch it.
as a commentator, I'm like super hyped for those seats, but as
As a player,
as a human
Yeah.
being, I'm very disappointed by those seats.
you're just like, really? You wanted to do this to me? I wanted a world record, and you hand me like the world record opposite of what I wanted. I wanted a world record in fast. You give me a world record in literally everything else.
Cross product going for those wall jumps, nailing it. So we're gonna see what's at Gauntlet on his side of the stream. In the meanwhile, Shoveler gonna finish his first boss, the Ghost.
Cross might possibly lose if Shoveler wins. I think that's how that works. Steffi, thanks for checking.
Actually,
Right,
we had a tie already in the tournament. Just saying. That is a thing.
That is the thing.
All right, so I'm gonna predict a fast mid on Shoveler's stream.
I'm gonna do a slow.
Oh?
I'm already wrong.
Oh, and
Spazer.
Stroll Spacer. All right.
Not even worth. That was a fast mid.
No, that was just the invisible pattern. And there's the second slow, the second fast. I'm apparently really good at predicting those two.
He must be Fantoon's AI.
All right, come on, mid. Give me a mid, dude. Oh. Oh. Called it!
Oh,
Jesus, dude. 3 patterns, dude. I'm so good today.
All right, Punk.
Ah.
All right, let's. I want you to put that Fantoony knowledge to use now. What is going to be the item above Fantoon?
Screw attack.
I have seen many seats kind of like this to where I see gravity, so I'm going to say it's going to be an earlier gravity. Down goes the Ghost, his first boss.
Who counts invisible patterns, KNE? Like, seriously, dude, who does that? Alright.
I can't. Well, his stream is so dark on my screen, it's really hard to see if it's actually him or not.
Cross with a little accidental X right here.
I go with Steel G Speed Booster is also a good guess there as well.
I honestly would not like to see Speed Booster there. I want to be very sadistic and see Gravity Suit and the Reserve Tank, but no Speed Booster. I wanna have like the full sadism tier here, just for fun.
Cross doing vanilla strats over Ocean Fly feels bad, man. Well, he can't do Ocean Fly because no Speed Booster, so.
Yeah, that's very true. Oh, Space Jump. I wanted to call that, dude. I wanted to call that. And I was like, no.
One.
Ah, man.
Still no speed booster yet, so they can only check but can't get item.
Yeah.
Speed booster example. Sorry, gravity cannot be at check tool.
That would be so cool if gravity could be checked.
And Desi's it is. But I want to say gravity check with speed booster at Zambit. That's possible, I do believe. So the inverse is true.
Yeah.
Quote me.
Quote me. Alright, so cross product with a way slower Phantom RNG here.
Go Ridley. Yeah, there's Ridley, guys.
There's Ridley.
Hey Ridley, you look a little
Look a little
different,
bit more.
buddy.
Look a little bit more like a squid than you usually do, but yeah.
Kids, this is a PSA. But don't do reconstructive surgery.
Oh my god.
Don't do plastic surgery, guys.
Oh my god.
Ridley did it, and he wanted to be modeled after
Oh,
Mama.
and Shoveler getting crushed by that platform, getting a juicy damage in, even though he has all that damage reduction due to Varia.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh man, and cross product and getting absolutely destroyed by this Ridley RNG, but finishes off the bird. GG to cross product. Oh, and gravity, dude.
Oh, yo.
Lame. Oh, imagine if someone would have made the gamble of going wreck ship first. He would have
Told you,
already...
wreck ship was loaded. Wreck ship was super loaded.
Dang, dude.
If we get one more major item, it's gonna be if they get charge or if they get a boot or speed booster, this is gonna be very... Oh,
So-
they're gonna be hitting themselves in the back of the head for this.
Interesting decision that's going to be coming up though is either of the runners going to be going to gravity, because they can only check one more item. Well, they can only obtain one more item in wrecked ship. But
I'd check it
those
just
ones
to
are
know,
like
because if it's
so
worth
far out
coming
of the
back.
way, and like cross product who has like I mean those runners are in go mode really, except for charge beam. And since those items are like pretty far out of the way, I might be wondering if cross product is going to make the gamble of actually not checking those items just to save some time.
I mean, and I'm sure he's probably realized his death may have put him back, but Shovel has been running very slow.
Well, he
Even
doesn't
now,
know that
he's-
though.
Ah, that's true.
Shoveler, deciding to check at least what's the reserve tank item.
Which is a good call.
Oh no, dude, you cannot clear those blocks out with. Oh, gets the instamorph though. Without, I'm honestly kind of surprised that he gets those so fast, because I have like pretty hard time with those.
Oh yeah, they're hard, especially if you don't. It's easier to do it going right than going left,
Yeah.
and it's just a measly E tank, so not even worth. So
Yeah. And Cross now getting his gravity suit.
I'm sure Cross by now is hitting himself in the back of the head for not being here sooner.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, 42 minutes, only 2 bosses down, and just got the second suit. You feel behind at this point. Like this is around the time where you want to finish off your last boss, like in a good seat.
Oh yeah.
Like at this point, world record is already done. Just saying.
He's been done for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And follow my boy Scotty C. Scotty in the body.
Scotty with the 41 world record.
We gotta find that world record seed again somewhere in chat. That's
I have that world record seed saved. I got a 42 with that, dude. I'm never gonna PB after that anymore.
that needs to get posted as like the PB seed.
Yeah, like the ultimate seed. There's never gonna be a better one.
And that was a Palmy generated seed. So thank you.
No, that was a Palm generated seed.
Was it?
Yeah, Palm. Scotty was not even. Yeah, it was my seed for sure.
Oh yeah, that's right.
All right.
Oh, Cross making a good decision. Ah, no,
Not
you're not.
making
You
a
lied
good
to me.
decision. Oh man, I wish he probably wished he would have spring wall right there. Oh, speed
Speed
booster.
booster. Oh, Cross is gonna be hitting himself on the back of the head. Bet you round 2 comes along, he's gonna be coming here first.
Nailing those mid-air Morris, though, without any struggle, dude.
Then again, he doesn't have high jumps, so they're a little easier to perform.
Yeah.
Stacked ship. Ship was indeed. Wreck ship was a very good move to go
Wreck ship first would have been so godlike, dude.
Because after wreck ship first, if it was me with the current items that they would have had are coming, I think going down to Norfair would have been my next. Because since you have the high jump and stuff to get through it and have the movement, then you'd find ice, so you go and get all that squared away. I'm pretty sure if you find charge, which now I'd actually, before making my way into Norfair, I'd actually go check Mama Turtle. Pizza hype.
Pizza hype. Honestly, in Shoveler's position, I'd finish off Crate first at this point. Like, that would be a pretty smart move, since he has, like, Space Jump now, so should be pretty free to get there.
Oh, this is true. As well as checking Waterway. Waterway would not be a bad idea.
Oh, yeah, I mean, we still haven't seen Charge Beam, and Charge Beam would just speed up the entirety of Meridia just so much.
Not to mention, I've seen more than many occasions for Charge Beam to be below Charge Vanilla location, so...
Oh yeah, that is very true. I love pizza.
I love pizza too, man.
I just read what you...
Scotty with the spam. Really working on that band there.
Press and hold the L button, dude. I don't know, dude. Who the hell plays with dash on L? Who does that? Like, what kind of human being do you have to be to put that on L? Like, you can just fat farm it, dude. Like, no need. Oh, and Shoveler with the Meridia play.
Not a bad idea. I think going to Meridia early is also a fairly nice strat, but it does take longer, and with his current item set, it's gonna take him a little while. He's doing it for the memes. At Church of JT.
What is Cross doing, by the way?
Yeah, and his family.
Is that maybe a faster out to Waterway?
I think that is. I think he is going directly to Waterway because this is actually a lot faster than looping around.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because that sets you directly into pink.
Shoveler skipping Mama Turtle.
Shoveler, you have made some mistakes, friend. When you
I
go
mean,
back
to
and
be
watch
fair,
this, you've made some mistakes.
If he finds like Charge Beam at bottom tank, that would put him at a very comfortable position because both runners don't have nearly enough ammo right now. So whereas Cross might spend a lot more time trying to find items, Shoveler would just be go moding and boss rushing the rest.
That's true. That's if Shoveler realizes and has that knowledge that he can. Because some runners have gone into this.
I'm sure he is.
I'm sure
he is.
Oh, Punk, I'll let you take that question by Chavin and Shannon for SRL scores calculated.
How were the SRL scores calculated to the seeding? Very simple. The one with the best score got the best seeding.
There you have it.
That's all there's to it. And just the knee tank and Waterway. Definitely not worth a cross. And putting Shoveler at a yet even better position if he does not softlock at the snake. Yet has enough ammo, but really needs to... Okay, there we go.
Yeah, he's good. He already fired enough supers to start with, so he was alright, as long as he got in a few after.
Shoutouts to Kojak.
This seed is trolling. Charge is going to be at Shack Tool. Oh!
Another E-tank.
Someone needs to check Mama Turtle. There has to be something at Mama Turtle.
You think Charge is going to be at Mama Turtle?
Charge at Mama Turtle or charge at Shack Tool?
I'm gonna call Charge at Ridley. I've seen so many charges at Ridley's. Also,
actually, with the last batch of seeds, I've seen Charge at Plasma more often now. So Charge is probably going to be... Yeah, I've seen Charge and Varia at Plasma a lot more often in these past seeds.
I've seen
noticed that.
Like 20% of seeds I've done with like all Charge at Ridley. I'm not even kidding. Oh, Charge on Sarah Station. Dang, that would be very nifty. Runners had to space time beam, and that's apparently disabled in the randomizer, so rip the runners, dude.
Rip the runners, no charge. Charge is for the weak. Pathetic.
Nice accidental CWJ by Shoveler there.
That was a really nice one. Alright, here comes the dragon. He's got the easy, cheesy, bableasy, grapply, tickler beam tool.
And cross product going to Norfair instead of Meridia like Shoveler did.
That might be a good call, because as we've currently seen, there wasn't much in Meridia. I think you might be onto something here, buddy.
And 50 minutes in, and only two bosses maxed out for you. And cross product, no, what are you doing, dude? Missing the gate and having to reset the room.
Missing the gate.
And Shoveler does not want to go for the grapple kill. He wants to have a fair and honest fight. That is honorable, but definitely slower at this point, since he doesn't have any ammo.
Not a wise call.
Oh, now he's going for it. Alright. So everyone
If he
who
doesn't
likes
get
some...
down too much.
Everyone who does like some deep fried shrimp, post some, what do we have? Baby Dre in chat, and you guys will participate in a game where you can win a big portion of deep fried shrimp.
I want to make note of something here for that stinking strat. X-rays are more closely related to microwaves. So, theoretically speaking, he would be more or less baking a shrimp, because deep frying requires oil, and I mean, you are in water, and there is a heating element.
Do you really know what kind of goo you're swimming in there? I mean, this is a foreign planet, dude.
I didn't know that Dragon was swimming in, he's a fat boy.
I mean,
this isn't
maybe
water,
the entire Dragon room is just filled with oil, dude, and it's like already ready to deep fry him. Like, that would be so good, dude.
I'm a good boy, Mama. Can I have another ham? I'll fry it in my room. My whole room's filled with it. It's dripping. That's why the ceilings in that amphitheater are just so, or in that little room there, are just so wide. It's not water or goop. That's freaking, there's your grease bits there.
And cross product.
Peanut oil.
Cross product unfortunately invalidating his run by not going back to pick up Spring Ball, even though he knows exactly where it is.
Unvalidated.
Invalidated, dude.
And he's the one who made the freaking puzzle about Spring Ball, complaining to us all about it, how we should use it. Now he doesn't go back and pick it up. Disqualified.
Makes a puzzle where you have to move around 50% in Spring Ball, and now he doesn't even pick it up, dude. What is that shit?
At Perry Christie, you are listening to the Super Metroid Item Randomizer Tournament on Speed.
Shoveler with the sick-ass plasma spark, as if it was super free, dude. Nice job.
I just saw that out of the corner of my eye. I was like, holy crap.
Easy every time, dude.
Alright. Told you, Shoveler's good. And I think on the second match, when Shoveler gets his routing and brain back on him, I think he's going to be quite a contender for Cross.
Yeah.
We've seen Cross pull off some good movement, but
can't compete against someone who does. I mean, you can compete against someone who does Plasma Spark doesn't even have high jump boots and still gets Plasma Spark, dude. What a god. Oh, and speaking of which, that is definitely a nice part to the puzzle.
At this point in time, though, I'm not sure if it's really that worth it, because Cross is already making his way to Ridley, about to down his third boss.
I mean, still, we're really searching for that Plasma Beam, because Cross only at 20 supers still needs so many more miners to be able to take on Mother Brain.
He has barely, well, there's 25, so he's going to have a much lighter margin, but that's cutting it a little close there.
I mean, he has, if he fills up entirely on supers, he's gonna have 10 missiles and all his power bombs, like, spare as extra damage, so he should be fine. He knows RBO. Everyone who knows RBO, true. I expect to put on a good, clean Ridley fight, but you never know.
I just noticed he did not check that e-take by the fire fleas here in North Fair, so...
I think that's a good call. It's like it's just usually slower to do that. That's just 2 door transitions, and he had good energy, so like maybe he just, if it's an E-tank, he just saves that refill for later after the Ridley fight, so really not a bad call.
Yeah, that's true. Or it could be charged.
I'm gonna stick with charge at Ridley, dude. It's my call.
You're really sticking with your guns here, huh?
Yeah, I'm sticking with my guns, dude.
Alright, I think I'm gonna call it here since we've seen almost every other location. I'm gonna say it's gonna be at Fire Fleas. It's gonna be a Fire Fleas or Shack.
It really can only be Ridley, Fire Fleas, or Shack. No, Left Sandpit. Left Sandpit. Yeah. So 4 locations where it could be.
And Mama Turtle. He hasn't been back to Mama Turtle.
Oh yeah, right, Mama Turtle. So 5 locations.
5 locations.
Get your bits in, guys. You have a 20% chance of being right.
Oh boy. Alright, Cross. Good luck.
Again, he has 10 missiles and 8 power bombs worth of damage to spare. So, I really expect him to make this.
Oh.
Doesn't have high jump, makes this fight a little bit annoying. Like, quite a lot actually, but still.
Opting to use all his missiles, a good idea on Cross there.
Yeah, the pogo manipulations are kind of hard since you cannot reach the jump height that you would want to reach. But he does a good job.
Don't miss a single Superman.
Oh, he's fine. Got himself 1 super spare there.
Ridley trolling right now.
Alright, yeah, he has this. GG Cross.
Good job to Cross.
Killing off Fantoon. Good job, dude.
Fantoon is dead.
Post some hype tune in chat. Also, Shoveler with a nice super quick kill there.
Super quick kill on Dragon there. They were just frying the
Called it, dude. Called it. Oh yeah, so Cross is in coma right now. He can have a way quicker Murdia than Shoveler had, since he can just one-shot everything, including the bosses, with X-ray and Plasma Beam.
Not to mention, if he feels like going back, he can go and grab ice, which would make his Metroid rooms a lot smoother as well.
Yeah, I mean, he has enough power bombs, so it doesn't need that. Plus, I mean, still, he died, and he's 56 minutes in, not even having all bosses down yet, so he might still think he's behind. So I don't really think he's gonna go down all the way to Proc again, just to pick up Ice Beam.
I mean, he has Charge Beam Plasma Wave, so it would be a bit of a detour, but not by a whole margin.
Also, I think Cross knows the speed boost to Zaps get. Not that he would even need that. Like, he could just destroy the Zaps as well. Like, really, he doesn't need it anymore.
That's true. That's a good call. That's a fairly decent question, D-Texas. If Shoveler went to Ridley first, would he be ahead or close to it, wouldn't he?
I honestly want to say Shoveler and Cross would be... I honestly want to say Shoveler would still be, like, maybe a little bit ahead. Like, Shoveler
he'd
has
still be
more
behind
supers.
because he does have more supers, but Shoveler, I think, would still be behind because his movement in comparison to Cross's at this point, Cross's has been nothing but fluid ever since. He picked up and died and lost a pretty decent chunk of time to Shoveler, made it back up, and then some.
I don't know, dude. Like,
ever since.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think it would still be pretty close. Don't think that Shoveler would have, like, Cross would have surpassed Shoveler just yet. But I don't know.
I'm fairly confident. I mean, nothing down to Shoveler or anything, but Cross's amount of movement.
To be fair, it doesn't matter at this point anymore either way.
That's true. Although I can say with confidence, though, is Cross is going to have a very, very quick Meridia, because there's nothing else he needs right now. And
Definitely
he knows where ice is, and I don't think he really even at this point really cares or wants to grab Screw Attack or even really care about grabbing High Jump, which we saw was at Plasma, which is way out of the way.
No, he's definitely not going to go to Plasma. We might see him check Honestly, no, if he remembers who Ice Beam was, we're not going to see him checking any more items. Because now, like, Ice Beam would at this point be really the only good item.
But he's got enough power bombs to make up for it.
Yeah. Like, I guess high jump could still make up for the time that it costs to get it, but really not that much. So no, I don't think he's going to check like any more majors.
Callous favoritism? Nah. This is just from sheer run, as if you compare Cross's movement to Shovel's. Like, I was rooting for Shovels initially, but when Cross had that death, he just upped his movement by a pretty big notch. And that was Shoveler's big defeat, is he had way too much indecision going on early on, which really cost him some time, going back and forth way too much. Although he did find Screw Attack, so he's going to have a nicer time getting through Norfair.
Oh yeah, he won't have any problems with like worst room in the game, etc.
But as soon as Cross takes out the dragon, he's going to have a pretty quick and easy time getting out and going to terrain. So
that is very true. Plus, even if they beat their final boss like at the same time, cross product is just going to be so much closer to a G4 than Shoveler is at this point.
Yep.
Like Shoveler is like literally at the other side of the world right now, whereas Cross is like pretty close still.
He did go to Spring Ball.
This Meridia though, I hate high jump this Meridia. It's just so slow and so tedious to navigate.
Yeah. In comparison to with having it is so slow.
What do we have at Firefly? Another E-Tank. And Shoveler not picking it up. Wise decision. Needs to make it some time.
That whole 11 seconds.
They're already past the 1 hour mark. Like at this point, I'd get like super nervous just constantly staring at the SRL chat if your opponent .duns, because we're getting at the point of the tournament where like seeds beyond 1 hour are like rarely a thing anymore.
This is true. Because we have runners upping themselves in skill and in, well, runners, I guess.
Yeah, true. Alright, time for some microwaved sea snake. Very nice executed 1 round.
A little soft, a little chewy, but yeah, still edible.
I don't know, dude.
That's true. Yeah, that's probably the best use of that spark there without high jump.
I mean, you could make halfy with that. It's hard, it's dumb, but it's possible. Shout out to Sephi.
It's hard and it's dumb.
Who is?
I like how you have to add in that little bit there. It's hard and it's dumb.
Yeah, I mean that's the kind of stuff Sephi goes for. Hard and dumb stuff that you don't really need, but why not?
You should definitely give these two guys a follow if you haven't followed them already. These guys are always
make sure to follow the runners.
And follow Cephalov for being an awesome tracker and a good sport.
Do we have an exclamation mark tracker command? Is that a thing?
I believe we do.
We do.
That's
we do. It's exclamation mark Sephi. Alright, cross.
Summon the Sephi.
Microwaving the shrimp.
Surprised he's not in flames with all that grease in that room. Microwaving grease causes grease fires.
That's probably actually checking the. I'm not sure how smart it is to pick up Screw Attack at this point, especially since you have a power bomb. Well, I guess. Yeah, I mean he has enough power bombs to just like fly to the end of the room and just attract them with the power bomb explosion from like off screen.
I mean, unless he wanted it for the baby so he can take rapid damage.
Yeah, but that's not really worth the visual transitions. Plus,
well, it might be because it might not be worth it because he doesn't even have high jump to doing it. I mean, as we've seen, high jumpless baby skip is doable, but it is also pretty tough.
No, I mean he's not going to go for baby skip, but just the thing is he's going to have such a harder time just sorting the Metroids simply because he cannot attach them to himself out of his spin jump. And Screw attack is going to be propelling the Metroids away from him.
That's true. No, it's runner's choice.
Yeah.
It's a gamble. That's why it's called a randomizer, because even the runner's doing all these random things.
Shoveler now with the charge solidified has so many supers though. He's gonna be fine. Already in second phase, still has like 20 supers left. No trouble.
He's got what he needs. I ain't worried about my boy. They threaten.
Threaten, dude.
Threaten. Gotta threaten. Getting his charge beam, Shoveler's is. This has just been a really very interesting race, to say the least. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, for sure. Like, routing has been super interesting on both sides of this race. Really big route divergence overall, even though the routes ended up kind of like ending up the same either way, even though they had like different kind of side and backtracking. I really would have liked to see.
Similar.
I really would have liked to see cross product succeeding with an early Middle Welfare. That would have been pretty cool, but unfortunately, just didn't work out for him.
I'm fairly confident seeing an early wreck ship probably would have been even better to see, because you would have said there was just so much in there that would have helped him so early on. Just so much in there.
Also, Cross not refilling before going to Norfair, going to Turin. I mean, he has 20 power bombs, that's what's coming down to, but he'll most likely not have enough ammo to just destroy the Zap and still beat Mother Brain. Actually, at this point, he doesn't even have enough ammo to just beat Mother Brain. So it's not too unlikely that he's going to get enough ammo, but he'll have to do Sweet Reese's Zap skip either way. So
those refills always come handy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he has 40 missiles. What am I talking about? He can just refill. Yeah,
that is a nice benefit that he made me aware of, though, is as you're screwing attacking, you don't lose health.
That is true, but as you saw, he had to like break out of spin constantly there to collect the other Metroids.
It's true. In terms of fluidity,
yeah,
that's right. All the little technicals you lose consecutive amount of times. So.
And Shoveler, interestingly enough, still checking miners, even though he has charge beam and quite a bunch of supers.
So I wonder what Shoveler's gonna do now. He should be just well on his way to.
He's taking quite a bit of damage still.
He does need a third PB because he. Oh, that's right. He doesn't know where Ice Beam is. So 10's barely enough to get through.
He does not need another PP. He has like a 70% chance of getting through with the drops. So if you want to rely on that 70% chance, that might be the thing for you.
I just like the way you worded that.
I mean, 70% is pretty good. Not everyone can have as much bad luck as I have and never ever get any drops, but still, 70% is good enough. And I mean, at this point, he has to take some gambles because he should know that he's behind. Also, interestingly enough, Cross choosing the pseudo screw rather than his normal screw attack to reset his iframes. And he's facing right, so run validated. Well, half validated. He skips ring wall, so kinda.
So it's just average.
It's just neutral, I guess.
It's a neutral run. I mean, there's validated, double validated, and then just neutral.
Yeah. I mean, if he would have been facing left, he would have been out. He would have been disqualified from the tournament, like, completely. But I guess we can let this pass.
I mean, he got spring ball the first time, but to go back forward, does that really count?
It was
against
like
him?
right there, dude. It was right there. He knew it.
But then he wanted to save the urn, but he picked it up initially. Does that count for anything?
Yeah, that counts, dude.
I'll say runner validated.
We gotta consider Fiesel for that. You know, he's the official.
Cross product gets Palmy seal of validation.
You're giving away your seal of validation way too easily, dude. And Shoveler still looking for that power bomb.
My validation points are just like the little good job stickers you get in kindergarten.
Getting the blueprints there, not quite naming the crouch correctly. That looks okay. He can get it. Too early. It's always interesting with the setup. You can just by watching Samus's sprite while entering the door, you can see if he got a good charge or not. Like when Samus's front leg is kind of standing out like that, you barely got enough room to do the spark. Like he has maybe 1 or 2 frame window. Like everything beyond that in the animation is already pretty good. Like if he delays his last tap there, he's pretty good, and he gets it. Nice.
Good job.
Gets the spark, gets the skip.
Gets the cross. Crossing the products. Oh, double snipes!
Dude. I mean, it doesn't matter, he has more than enough missiles, but this obviously kind of sucks.
Metal Gear Solid.
Shoveler refilling up the ship. Not sure if he gave up the circle power on. I wonder, is this actually a candidate for the whole thing?
Did we
no,
see
not
miners
not
right
even
now?
close. Not even close. What? Sorry, what was it? Oh no, we didn't.
Yeah, I think he is gonna go for miners at Gauntlet. I think.
Yeah, let's hope this pays off for him.
So he needs some power bombs right now if he gets some magic drops.
Crossproduct taking 1 catch-up beam hit there. He definitely wants to go for standard glitch, but yeah, he's fine. Alright. Perfectly set up. De-equipping Varia, and he should be fine.
Please don't pull a Leo.
I mean, why? There's no reason to re-equip Varia though. Alright. Cross is done. Shoveler making it in the middle. And doesn't get rewarded.
Gamble doesn't pay.
And actually uses 2 power bombs. So if he decides to enter Florian now, his odds are gonna get even worse. Unless he decides to kill those B-toms by using another power bomb.
That wasn't smart.
Alright, he's gonna go for the gamble. Has 10 power bombs now, got a very nice drop by one of the space pirates. Again, he needs 2 drops out of all those Metroids. Well, someone told me it's a 70% chance of getting those.
I heard it was like a 20 or 30% chance.
Pretty
That's
sure
what
that's...
I
Might
thought it
have
was like
different sources.
Yeah, I think we had different sources. Forgetting that screw attack.
Actually, I think 70% sounds right, because in low percent speed, where you only have 1 PV pack, it's a 1 out of 8 chance not having to refill, so it's like 12.5, so if you have like 1 more, it sounds reasonable.
Getting nothing.
Oh, not in the first room. Let's see. Oh, it's 30%, alright.
It is 30%?
Yeah. And needs 1 more drop from those 3 Metroids. Who the hell told me it's 70% then? I think that was Fusta. Fusta, why are you lying to me? And not getting the drum? That's so troll, dude. Has to refill.
I wonder if Cross...
Super weird seed though.
Really, it is a weird seed. This is a interesting seed. Oh, that's... Doogie makes a valid point.
Yeah, I know. No. I thought about that, but I'm pretty sure that's not what... I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's not it. I went Kraus with the Bee Spark, getting all the way up to the top. Very nice.
Here comes a train!
The hype train is here.
Yeah, the hype train just appearing at just the right time. That was literally... You could have missed your train, Cross. Aw, not saving animals. Cross wanted
How
them.
unfortunate. Alright, and Cross Product has officially got done with a race time of 1 hour 15 and 18 seconds. His comment is, IBJ the seed.
Good comment, good comment.
Yeah, Sephi, exactly. I blowjob the seed, exactly. That's what IBJ stands for.
I'm gonna go with instant bomb jumping.
Instant bomb jumping, cool. So what's that supposed to be?
Inline bomb jumping, instant bomb jumping, I bomb jump, you bomb jump, we all bomb jump.
I bomb jump, you bomb jump, we bomb jump, he bomb jumps.
At cross product, that run. You should have just did direct ship first, buddy. You should have just did direct ship first. You think families get paid? I wish I had. Yeah, Crossy. Could have just corner wall jumped and then sponge bomb.
I don't know. The CWJ or the diagonal bomb jump across the mode would have definitely been the play in the seed, but who could have known? So Shoveler now damaging himself down, not gonna go for baby skip apparently. So the question is he gonna face right? Also,
intended to.
no, run
disqualified.
invalidated. Speaking about invalidated runs, Ross, now that you're here in chat, answer us a question. Why did you skip Springball? Why did you not go back for it? We were all very disappointed not seeing you going back for a Springball, even though it was like on the way.
Yeah, from the creator himself, making the Springball puzzle race. I demand an answer.
Yeah, like you made the Springball puzzle, dude. You gotta pick up Springball, of course.
Instant self-invalidation.
Yeah.
Right there.
Well, I mean, you could have done it first try. Easier. I mean, you got it. You got even the grenade.
Yeah, you got in the room like first try fluidly. Like you didn't even blink.
Right. And Shoveler with his 44 supers can just say, "Screw you, Sabotai." Just fire it all into it.
Screwing the Zebatites, coming to a theater near you. Not that I was free. Now, chat, make sure you give the runners a follow. Give us commentators and our tracker Cephalov a follow, as this is all done by volunteer, non-paid, as I had some silly person previously think that we were all paid, and this is all volunteer. No one here gets paid.
Make ready for the pizza, guys. Make ready for the pizza.
Make ready for the pizza.
All makes sense. Alright. Oh, dang. Gotta prepare, Palmy. Gotta prepare for the thing.
Oh yeah, Cross. See
There
you
we
next
go.
pizza.
The Krusty Krab pizza
Pizza.
is the pizza for you.
Pizza,
and
yeah,
me.
man.
The Krusty Krab pizza.
Krusty
Krusty Krab
Pizza is a
Thanks a lot, guys. Always a
I
pleasure.
nailed those notes. Please, because it's a Christian stream. Palmy nailed it.
Oh my god, the chat right.
You too suck. Oh, heart, man.
Someone clipped that, dude. Yeah, someone call American Idol, please.
Oh, I am a mitten. Just to confirm, the tournament randomizer still did the kill only option, but the public released tournament version of the randomizer, that's a lot to say all at once, allows you to have multiple endings, including fighting bosses, getting sent all the way back to Mother's Brain Room with maybe a minute or 50 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, we don't even want to spoil like all the possible endings you can get. There are apparently 11 possible surprises you could encounter playing the public version of the randomizer. So if you haven't already, check out. No, wait, that's the wrong link. Randomizer, is that the one?
Yes.
Whatever. There's somewhere a link in Speed Gaming that links to the randomizer page. Just
Yeah, actually, on the challenge, it does refer to the public track or to the public randomizer.
oh, there. Yeah. Okay. There. Either way, you'll find it. It's a lot of fun. Can confirm. Play a lot of it myself. As a randomizer.
Oh, Perry.
That's the link. That's what you gotta play. Not
Oh, there
now,
you go.
because we have another race coming up. But yeah. And time to escape for Shoveler. That's a hard word to pronounce.
Shoveler.
Shoveler. Oh my god, I love that. I love that GIF, dude. That's one of the
Is
best.
that a churro or is that a pizza?
That is one of the best Simpsons episodes, dude.
What food was that? I don't remember.
That's a potato chip.
Oh, it is a potato chip. That's right. Demonetized.
Do we have some kind of potato chip song that we could say?
I'm a potato chip. I'm a potato chip. I am a potato chip. Crunch, crunch.
That's a good one. Oh yeah, they're rough. I remember that one.
Ruffles have ridges. They're great. That's making me almost dizzy watching that. Dum 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 da na 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 da na da da na da na da. It's the sing-along stream time.
If you guys have any song requests, just write !! song request and the URL, and we'll sing it live for you a cappella on stream. Alright. And looks like I closed the SRL chat. No, I did not. Okay. So Shoveler officially done with a time of 1:23:52. GG to Shoveler.
GG indeed. That was good. We
That
should,
was
we should
very
do
good.
more. We should do
Yeah.
more singing streams.
Someone requested Barbie Girl.
It's a Barbie
There's like an actual
Yeah,
YouTube
Barbie
thing.
world.
Life in plastic. It's fantastic.
Fantastic. You can do my hair.
Undress me everywhere. Imagination. Life is your
That is your
creation.
creation. I don't know if I know that one by heart.
I think I actually do. I sung that like a lot as a kid. Like that was like kind of the meme song when I was like when I just got like into middle school.
Oh, that's why I need to go to SGDQ. Is I have a bone to pick with a certain someone who sung Moon Rivers.
Oh my god.
Or Old Man Rivers, because
Oh my god.
This part of me has a bassy voice. And I was my lead bassist, so.
Nocturne in F minor. Are you kidding me?
Nocturne in F minor by Chopin. Oh my god. I can't do that. The B movie script.
Movie
that's also
script. No.
The Root
No.
Sandstorms. That's a good one.
I hate every chimpanzee I see from a chimpanzee.
What's the name of that song, dude?
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Wow. It's a final countdown.
Alright, dude. We're at our best now.
The Terminator theme. It's a song that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Fire and flames.
I don't know too many of those songs, to be fair.
I know almost all of these. Holy diver, my deal. I don't know if I can.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, dude.
Around the world.
Alright, make sure to post your Dear Force in chat.
Who's this jumping dude? He should go back to culinary school so he can get better handling. Excuse me, this is Palmy. The Six Flags theme song.
This is a
Gosh,
Christian.
please, this is a Christian stream.
Excuse me, this is a family-friendly stream. We don't like to meme around. Don't like any offense.
Welcome to Speed Gaming, everyone, where the times mean nothing and the runners don't matter. That's right, the runners are just like the used discarded potato chip that you find at the very end of the bag. You don't.
Welcome to Speed Gaming, where speedrunning is still fun and you're still allowed to meme around and swear a little bit. Unlike other speedrunning channels that I'm not gonna name right now.
Huh. What would that be?
I don't know. Might be some annual or 2 times annual event. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Welcome to Speed Gaming. My name is Thor, but you're not complaining. Or actually, welcome to Speed Gaming. My name is Colin the Marines.
So yeah, I guess we're just waiting for the races to set up. Balthazar just wrote "uh-oh" in the SRL chat. Curious to see what that's about.
Welcome to SRL, everyone. My name is Francis, full of French people.
The Metroid credits music. It's also a good one.
My name is Ken You Dig It. My name is Arthur. Any more donuts? This is an orgy stream. All right.
Oh,
all
right. Yeah, that's true. We are going to switch to speed gaming too. No, wait.
So?
All right. Yeah. So, at least according to the schedule, we are. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on Speed Gaming now that we have to switch, but yeah, just get over there or use the multi-twitch command. Oh yeah, if you want to see Final Fantasy 1 randomizer parallel, just go check out the multi-twitch link, and then you get it. But yeah, we're going to be on Speed Gaming 2 here in just a second.
So we'll see you there.
Fiesel, if we are going to switch to the commentary thing, I need the link.
Just type in a 2 on the number in the bar, dude.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if we're even going to switch or if the other stream is just going to get the 2-1.
He commented we're switching in a second.
Yeah, the stream, but maybe not the commentator restream. You're not understanding me, dude.
I'm just doing the best I can as a commentator. I have to work at midnight. I have a song. If you're having trouble sleeping, clap your hands. If you're having trouble sleeping, clap your hands. If you're having trouble sleeping because you really feel like weeping and you can't stop freaking thinking about clapping your hands.
Oh my God. That was palmy, by the way. I wanna distance myself from that thing. Whatever was.
I'm not drunk. I have to work at midnight. Wait, I got it.
And I don't drink before like that early in the morning.
Now that was awful. Stop.
Thanks, CVO. I knew the link. I was just wanting to know if we actually switched. Alright, let's see. Commentary.
I'm already there because Palmy's amazing. Can't you better?
Police are shouting this down.
Around the world.
Is Sephi gonna continue doing the... Okay, Sephi cannot track anymore, so thanks again for Sephi doing the tracking for us. Make sure to follow Sephi. So who's gonna do this tracking now?